Cool. Well, I'm in game anyway. So I've got Hallis in the red, who's dropped his TC in the south of the map playing as the Lithuanians.
What time are
I've
you
got
on?
1:58. 2 minutes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's pause.
No, I'm catching up.
Cool. I'm on
I'm
to 14, 15, 16.
I'm on 2 minutes.
Keep going. I'll pause. Go up to 2:33 and tell me when to unpause.
2:33. 3, 2, 1. Now.
Cool. Okay, so we're both synced up. Good stuff.
Lovely.
So we've got Capoch dropping his TC up further north. Nice wood line, nice gold. And weird gen this. So it's like sort of landlocked, but there is some like little ponds at the top. Be very unfortunate if he drops a dock in one, but it doesn't appear that either of the players have. So Capoch dropping the dock just south of his TC. Very narrow waterway there, but does have all right. He does have all right access to fish for the time being. Do you reckon?
Yeah, the fish are generally pretty fine at the edge actually, and
Yeah.
this nomad gen, like, you have lots of deep fish and are pretty consistent in how close they are. Like,
Yeah.
so even like getting to the edge, like in some instances, I actually think I prefer like almost getting like an edge and like really towards like the landlocked corner, because then you've got like a really
Yeah.
like, see, like in the north or like the east, not so much the east, like it still wouldn't be the end of the world, but like the north,
Yeah.
you'd have
Yeah.
like such a free fish boom just to like do what you want. And imagine if that was Hallis's dock and then Capoch was all like the same dock position. It just takes so long to go over there.
Yeah.
So this landlock
Yeah, exactly.
can be really, it can be quite frustrating. You don't know if you're going to get it or not, so it's something you do want to
Yeah.
identify quite quickly, but not important in this
Yeah,
game
and
when the players are so close to each other.
Yeah, definitely. So we're probably going to see quite a bit of fighting for water here. Hallis's TC, it's also on gold. Got decent access to bows and stone here. I like that spot. Scout. What's the scouting look like? So Hallis has scouted. He hasn't scouted Capoch's dock, but he scouted a house on the edge of the map. So I presume he thinks he scouted that, and he's sending some cows around as well. And Capoch hasn't scouted anything of Hallis's yet, but is sending some cows around to figure out what's going on, and has probably figured out that it's landlocked at the top of the map as well.
Yeah, Capoch is pretty good vision. Hallis, much of the same, looking good. It's actually really surprising to see Capoch 2 villagers behind. And
2 villagers behind.
Dark Age, or it did go up there, so don't know what was going on, if he was just lagging a little bit behind. Hallis is actually
yeah, maybe he's about like half a build behind or something.
You see it now?
Hallis is housed.
It's a little,
yeah.
There's a little bit of a difference there, so it's maybe like 1.5 or so.
Yeah, it's probably the fishing ships and stuff.
But surprising with Persians, because you do get the get the fishing ship out nice and early, but it's actually 5 to 5. There's not a difference. Well, sorry, there's 6 actually for Capoch.
That's not so bad though, because let's get the food bonus as well at the start of the game. Because Hallis found that 4 at the top. Yeah, he knows it's there. That's cool.
Capoch's res looking a little bit better though, and looks like he will get up to Feudal first. Just dropping the second building just now, still thinking about it. No second building from Hallis just yet, so
good to see it.
Going up against Persians with the docks that produce faster, especially this distance, could be a tricky one for Hallis, but doesn't actually know where Hallis's dock is. Capoch doesn't see the dock.
No, he does not.
Hallis does know where he is, though. That's one thing.
Yeah, I'm guessing by process of elimination, I think Capoch has some idea that the dock is down in the south, because he has scouted the whole shoreline there as well.
And like 9 minutes 30, like click up time from Hallis is actually pretty fast. But Capoch went up with 17 villagers, so
yeah.
it's
Hallis is they're gonna dark.
that's really fast uptime from Capoch.
Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, 20 seconds off fuel now. Hallis, what are you villain? Yeah, okay, cool. Good. So nearly got the second dock denied in the south there.
Hallis having to send that second villager to get another dock up because he really has to prioritise it, especially going up against Persons. And he's so far behind, so he's invested quite a lot in fish, 7 fishing ships.
Yeah.
He's in a tricky spot right now.
In terms of water, yeah.
It's so hard to catch back up in that production because the fire galleys take so long, and then you're at a disadvantage with the docks anyway. And Capoch done a great job with the boy villager.
Denying that, yeah.
Still not going to go up yet. Here's a fire galley. Here's a fire.
2 vills down here.
Here's
at the
fire.
as well,
Nope, too late. Bad path. But there's 2 fires there.
Yeah.
And then the fires will just do the damage here.
Yeah.
They might not get the kills on them, but they'll certainly stop them from working for a good bit. Yeah.
There's a third dock from Capoch going up as well. And Hallis has moved away from the shoreline onto getting some deer in.
Yeah, Capoch is in a really good spot in the meantime. But we do have another dock? No, I'm imagining it. All good. This fire galley micro, man. Fuck.
Yeah, no. Oh, he's trapped in the corner. Oh no. Gonna lose 2.
Where's the demo gonna come out from Hallis? Gonna come out that dock. Demo's gonna be important here.
Yeah.
One a little bit delayed from Capoch.
They're all on full health though. They
gets a good shot.
Yeah.
Right, Capoch has got one out now. Military numbers are much better for Hallis, for Capoch, sorry.
Yeah.
He's just kind of taking control of the game.
Yeah.
Barracks coming up from Capoch now on land, and he does have a dock actually up in that north side. So.
Oh yes, he's just getting some nice fish, safe fish.
Really nice play there. Meanwhile, Hallis' fish was all idle. He just retashed it there. I don't know if he's just going to run them now, and I hope he tries to get back to them at another point. I think he is because he sent a villager, and looks like he's going to try and dock towards the west. But
it's really frustrating not being able to see the fires coming out of the fire ships because it doesn't look like they're fighting, but they are. I promise you, they are.
I mean,
me, thank you so much for the follow.
Fire ships, really not missing a whole lot, right?
I know. I mean, it's. Oh no.
Demo.
There was a wasted demo there. I'm on 1607. Are you keeping up?
Yeah, that's sad.
It is sad.
I
still believe.
He has escaped with 6 of the
fishing ships up there, yeah, and there is a village just stood there chilling, waiting to. He does have the wood to build a dock, but probably microing elsewhere.
Did you say that was me that followed you there?
It was, yeah.
I done the funniest thing the other night was Dave raided me, and then I was just finishing anyway. And then I raided her, and she's like, "Oh my god, 170 viewers!"
Yes, mate.
And I was laughing my ass off because I was like,
"Yep, that's it.
Yep,
all of mine.
Yep, 170 viewers."
Yeah. Oh, Hallis is just running his ships back down again, straight back into Capoch's fires. Yeah, this is.
Don't ask me to do it again.
Looking a bit rough. Yeah, I'd say Capoch has probably got full water control now and is walling off the top of the map, so he's got a nice, safe, boomy area. dropping a market to rebound Sequel and click up. Hallis is looking a little bit further away.
He has got 20 on food somewhere. He's getting the mill and whatnot, but he is getting pressured on his fishing ships now, so you can say goodbye to them very shortly. I'm just thinking, can he do some market shenanigans? Probably would have to think about selling some stone, which would not be ideal. Meanwhile, Capoch is about to click up.
Yeah.
And I would be expecting a stable or two to be dropped, but we'll see.
We will see. There is a barracks down, so whatever the next building's going to be. Blacksmith at the back. I like the buildings all around the shoreline as well. Reduces the chances of landing, I guess, for a sneak.
Well, a bit of a misplay though from Capoch, like forgetting that. What? Like, I feel like it just happens in Nomad, like so more often than other maps. Is like forgetting the second building and the Dark Age, and then forgetting the second building, or not knowing you need a mill before you even build your market. Like, there's another one.
That's frustrating. When you go FC and you want to go market blacksmith and you don't have a mill, it's one of my least favourite things. Okay, so Hallis is about to click up, I think. Capoch is well on his way. Oh, the co-caster command's wrong as well. I do apologise.
I actually just typed something in chat as well. I'm not as
Oh, that was from the quiz at Christmas, I think.
I'm definitely one. I'm not as good looking as AC. I'm not got a good voice as AC.
Voice.
He has got a fabulous voice as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. It does command a room.
It's like I've got like the meme coming through my mind like right now is like the one where it says like we've got AC at home, and it's just like me sitting there. The AC somewhere else is, you know, like the real AC.
Like on stage somewhere.
Yeah. Like, it's okay, son, we have AC at home, and then it's just me casting a game of Age of Empires 2. Lol.
Okay, how do you think Hallis can get back in this game? What do you think he needs to go for?
He's gonna have to transition on to land, you would think, but he's gonna keep on fighting for water here, which is gonna be difficult with the numbers that Capoch does have and the docks. So.
Oh, nice, thanks for the sub.
But I mean, we've seen this.
9.
We've seen this the last time with Hallis as well, right? Like. He was Malians, he tried to get back on the water, which ended up in a bit of a big F. And then he didn't have like any land eco at all or whatever, but I'm kinda getting similar vibes, but he's going double monastery forward. What a guy.
Double monastery forward. Pog. Yes. I love to see it.
Capoch does have his own.
The war galley upgrade? Okay. But yeah, 2 knights coming out now with the gate at the side there. Monastery coming up there for the relic and a siege. Yeah, let's just, if all else fails, let's just go YOLO 1 push, it seems.
Gotta love it, right? Like, Persians don't get redemption, their monks absolutely, like I said earlier, they suck ass. So, Lithuanian monks are pretty good, can convert the knights, get some siege out, and then hope for the best, but the knights are forward.
And the knights are +2 as well, so he's going to need more than... Oh, can he even afford pike at this point?
I don't know if... I guess he really wants to get the monk numbers forwards, but...
Yeah.
Oh god.
The conversion! That's... Oh, GG. That was the longest conversion in the world.
It did go on for a little bit. Oh god. I wasn't sure if he should have put a monastery at home just for one to defend, but he was obviously wanted to be on the front foot there, but he was so...
Yeah, I think he needed to do something to get back into the game, like, because he seemed quite far behind on water there.
I don't get redocking and then trying to add fire ships, to be honest. Like, if you're gonna YOLO, you have to YOLO and just, like, streamline your eco to there. Like...
Yeah.
I think some people you just need to accept you've lost water.
Yeah.
Bit sad.
Persians are strong as well. It is a bit sad. But but we did see Hallis come back from being 2-0 behind in the last round. So I still believe.
We gotta believe.
I keep clicking on.
We have to.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, GG. Go through some stats. So pretty quick one to start us off there. Have you got the APM graph as well? There's a weird big spike in the middle, and I don't know what it's from. I imagine it's from some water fights or something.
I think it's just one of these things. It's one of these like statistical anomalies where.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I've actually. Do you know how they done the update for Capture Age? I don't think I've been in the APM. Yeah. It's a lot smooth, like the stats page. A lot smoother actually, and a bit more clear. It's quite nice.
Yeah. Good. I've only had it since this afternoon, so yeah, I've not had a chance to look through it much yet, apart from making sure that it works on the stream.
That uptime though from Capoch is very nice. Like going up in like sub 11 minutes on Nomad is unbelievable. That's how fast that is. That is so fast.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's crazy.
And then 23 minutes, 23 and a half minutes for Hallis getting to the Castle Age. And then like trying to...
Yeah, there was significant water fights and stuff, but it just felt like the game was lost on water there, unfortunately.
It certainly had a massive bearing in it, and then he wasted some res trying to get back onto it. And he he did get the fact like he got the War Galley upgrade as well, which is food and gold, and and his monastery's only went up in minute 24. And Capoch is how many knights did he finish on? He's got 8.
I think he had 8 knights.
And he had 2 more in the queue as well, husbandry coming in, so...
Yeah, he had just a really solid eco behind it, so could just kind of...
Good luck with that one, but I just...
I kind of feel... Is it pain I sense?
I feel a little bit nervous for Hallis right now. It's playing in the red. Inundation, this is this map where you have this mass amount of gold in the middle. And if you just go to... This is the one where you see like the line of sight, like the ring around the water. I'm not too sure what she actually gained from that, but as far as I'm aware, it is actually a feature, is what Kajini said.
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure.
You really have 2 different things you can go on this map. Some people actually go for the TC out in the edge, or you can go for the TC straight away in the middle.
Yeah,
there's obviously pros and cons.
I've seen it kind of. Yeah, I've seen a few people going to TC the woodlines on the outer edge, and I'd say the majority of people dropping the TC straight away, and I think at the moment dropping your TC straight away is the way to go.
That's what I've seen. I will say that I have seen quite a number of Chinese players go to the edge.
I agree. Yeah, maybe they were training together, and maybe that's what they've kind of been practicing.
Tuta says he's not. Dave said he hadn't seen anyone go out with an outer TC. I think I remember Mr. Yo losing the game. He went to the edge, and then Duwedi done it last week as well. And I'm sure there was another Chinese or a Vietnamese player that done it and didn't win doing that as well.
Yeah, I think that lines up with the experience I've had with watching the players choosing to go out to the outer ring. I find it really interesting with maps like this, where as the tournament develops, the meta's figured out on the way through. So you see the players kind of change and adapt depending on, depending on what stage of the tournament they're playing in. I'm just really confused. I'm just trying to think through the Celts pick. I don't understand it for this map.
I'm getting Huang vibes.
Oh, Hallis. Okay, cool. It is strong.
I am getting like serious Huang vibes. But we are up against Aztecs, which won't be ideal if the monks come out for Capoch.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I was just thinking monk-esque, but monks.
Yeah, that's not ideal. It's not ideal. I mean, just on the TCs, like going to the middle, like you can see how long it is to walk to the edge and get to that wood line, right? So,
and like Hallis's villas are having to go like, oh no, it's Capoch's villas. They're having to loop all the way around a weird path as well, going at the bottom. So really like increasing the walking distance there.
He has, hasn't
Hallis has got
he?
his
Yeah.
horse down there as well, so is well trying to block. Why are you trying to block the Vil?
Just
So trying
laming
to
it a
be
little
annoying
bit. Yeah,
there.
just be annoying.
Yeah, be annoying. Let him know that you're there. Let him know that you're aware of what's going on. So we'll be aware that the lumber camp is down there.
I wonder if it's worthwhile just going to like the outer edge of like the central area, and like so you just have a little bit less idle time. Like you make a small investment in terms of idle time at the very beginning, so you have less for your villagers walking to the wood from that point
Later
thereafter.
on, yeah. So dropping UTC just near the outer gold, kind of.
Yeah, because like for Hallis is so far, and like even for Capoch it's really far as well.
But yeah, both with 4 bills on wood at the moment.
Come
Just
on, Hallis.
What? What's happened?
Just come on.
Just come on, yeah.
Yeah, come on, son. You've got the weight of 60 million people behind you.
60 million people behind you. Bringing it home.
As long as you don't say it's coming home.
Why? Oh, Scotland.
That's an English thing, it's not a British thing.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
This is a British stream.
This is a British stream for British people.
British friendly.
By the way, was Mongol Bandar, is there a better map for them?
Mongols can
there is a better map for them, unbelievably. I don't know if they were picked up and in the draft.
Yeah, they can play in so many of the maps. Because there's so
legit, yeah.
So many of them are like dominated by hunt.
Yeah, especially the start. So if you can use the advantage, Mongols are really powerful. Thank you so much for the sub, Atomic. Of course it is. Of course it is.
The sausage?
It is indeed. We're all chilling here. We're just getting behind our Brit. I just get really excited when British people do well in things because it's not often a lot of the time.
Not an age. Not an age. No.
Not an age. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the gift stuff as well, Atomic. Appreciate that.
Like we have a pretty good level.
Yeah. We've got some really good like team game players as well.
We struggle to get people any more than like 2k1. But there seems to be quite a number of players on around like that 1800 to like 2k1 level.
Yeah, like it's a solid, consistent level.
But you go to like some other countries and you go to like Finland and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you go to like USA's got so many players,
sport,
and then like the Yanks are like, the Yanks are pretty garbage for like the amount of players that they have, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for the amount of people, like the population.
And the other big one's Germany. Like Germany has like one of the biggest like populations.
Germany does have a really good,
for AoE, but not a whole lot. Of
Brazil have got a really good. Brazil have got a really good general population with.
And a lot of very good players.
And a lot of very good players. Cool. So both players well on their way up to. Oh, look at them sharing the deer! Oh.
I don't like it. Come on, 4v1, 4v1,
like
kill, die. Come on.
Where the bill fight's happening.
Your deer is my deer.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Hallis up first. What's he going for? Re-militia. Is there a sneak? No. I just see like the pigs dotted around the map and just think it's like a villager.
You have to get some quick walls up, Hallis. Just gonna rush it down. So right on top of the TC, my man.
Yeah. Delete. Oh.
And
so instant range as well.
Yep.
From...
And man at arms.
Yeah.
For Hallis. Kind of feels bad.
Yeah. On the middle, I'd kind of understand. Oh no, they are coming around to the thing there. I mean, if they can,
Capoch
they help man at arms.
But he's safely walled. Like, he's not gonna really find a whole lot there.
Yeah. So Hallis can't quite afford a range at the moment for defense, which is a little bit rough. And Capoch is doing some nice blocking there. I think they're gonna get a Vil. Is she gonna go down? Yeah. Oh dear. So Ranger and a Blacksmith going up for Capoch there. Having to send the men-at-arms home, denying the Blacksmith temporarily, which is pretty good, but it will go up. And taking some hits from the Archers and the TC, so having to run away. They're 4 men-at-arms.
Why?
Oh boy.
Why is Hallis? Why is he putting a market up at this point?
I do not know. Do not know, but he has got 4 men-at-arms, but there's always going to be safe gold around the TC. Can just run these guys home.
I like that he has rung the man-at-arms in though, but that should help with these towers going up at the very least. Getting the towers up would be nice, but it's 3 archers. Do have fletching. Come on, get it up. I don't want to tell Hallis that too many times, but get it up, my guy. Come on.
It is going to go up, but I think did lose 3 men-at-arms in the
archers
process.
are just going to saturate the towers.
Yeah.
Oh, they're stacking so nice as well.
I know. Look at them in between that gold.
Squeaker said that Hallis and Recon give us plenty to cheer for. And I agree, I do agree.
Exactly,
Especially Recon, our god gamer Recon. All hail Recon.
Indeed. All hail Recon. Oh, tower went down unfortunately. Now it's just a little bit of a messy Vil fight in the middle. Got Capoch with a pretty significant Vil lead at the moment, and Hallis has got a lot of Vils idle here.
And he's having to buy food to keep his TC going. That's what the market was about.
Yeah.
Yikes. And range coming up now. And he's probably going to have to buy the food to get the skirms out.
Oh boy.
It's just not ideal.
Oh no, all of the Vils are idle around the mill at the top. Can you see? Oh no, now they're moving. They were just stood at the... Oh.
Big Sag. Big Sag.
Big Sag. I didn't see what happened in the middle there just before the GG, but that one felt really rough.
Not a lot, just... It's not so much what happened in the middle and that is what happened in the previous 17 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
And the game did not... I don't think there was nearly anything that went well for Hallis in that game.
No. That was unfortunate. I think he was going to try and man-at-arms towers.
Yeah, I mean,
I was just a little bit confused at the play. Just because there's always another gold which you can move to, right? And if your TC's on a gold which is safe, then it's very difficult and expensive to deny everything.
I mean, there's lots of gold there. I don't really... You can always just relocate, not that getting... Woods, all that... I don't know. It's...
I don't know.
It was extremely rough for Hallis, and they had the man-at-arms come forwards, and then Capoch was actually fully walled.
Yeah, and then having to send them home is big Sag.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh dear.
A little bit Sag of last week. With his mighty Goths play, and now Capoch has picked it himself.
I know.
How dare he?
I saw it really far down the list as well.
That was his last pick.
It is indeed Houseboat.
It was his last fucking pick.
And we have... Are you ready? Can I count you into 14?
Yeah, go ahead.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so here we are. Let me change the score. So we're on game number 3 here in the Wandering Warriors Cup, and we've got our boy Hallis. He's 2-0 down to Capoch at the moment. Capoch is the heavy favourite, but you know, we're always going to root for him. And we've got Hallis playing as the Mayans, and in the blue we have Capoch picking the Goths. Now, do you want to talk about the Sith matchup? I'm sure you could explain it in more detail than me, but it doesn't look like a very fun one for Mayans here. Would I be correct in thinking that?
I mean, yeah, if you let the game go super late and whatnot.
Yeah.
But honestly, Goths, they don't have any equal bonuses, so this early game is going to be pretty rough for them. It's not going to be too much there, so I don't know if Capoch is going to have something planned. Maybe he goes forwards and claims with a villager. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not something I would expect, especially when you're doing all this transporting with the villagers too. And have you ever see the transport with the villagers? Sometimes the pathing just sucks ass so much. Like the villagers go one way, then the transport ship goes the other, and then it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get in the ship.
It's so clunky trying to get them in and out of the ship as well.
And it's just so it could be so tilting, and I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, come on. But you know, Goths I don't think gonna have anything too much to do. Not a lot of eco early wise. So Hallis, if he wants to win the game, I think preferably is gonna want to try and finish this game off pretty early. And Houseboat is a map where you can do that. Where you can come forwards and you can dock in the pond, kill a lot of fish, and it gives you a big head start at the very least. And you know, we had the game last week. Hallis on Houseboat.
I've seen most games go super late in Houseboat, to be honest. So I'd be interested to see how you can close off a game early. Because I think even when you wipe out the opponent's fish and you seem to have full control, I've seen people come back from that. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what Hallis is able to do on this one, and because I really don't know what the plan would be. I'm guessing Gavil's going to come forward, and I'm guessing they're going to dock each other's ponds.
Hallis is definitely going to have to try and dock if he wants to win the game. Yeah. I mean, he done a great job of it last week. He played super good on Houseboat. It seemed like he had that kind of castle age where it kind of fizzled out for him, but he did eventually pull through against that amazing game against Fish, where Fish had like 4 or 5 castles. But his actual Dark Age, Feudal Age was really nice, but he's not got Lithuanians this time round, so the uptime, getting to Feudal is not going to be quite as good. So we'll see what he's got planned here, because Mayans is going to be a little bit different.
I don't see Mayans on Houseboat yet. Is there any like sick bonuses which play into the map?
I mean, longer lasting res on the shorefish is actually really quite nice.
Really good.
It's the fastest food source, and then it's actually lasting longer. Like, you know, it's not a massive bonus, but it's something that is nice.
Definitely.
I did see Good Luck play with Mayans against Mr. Yo. To be honest, probably should have won the game, but I felt like that series Good Luck could have won every game against Mr. Yo, but it ended up getting beat 3-1. It was honestly that was one of the weirdest
really
series I've ever watched. Like,
but
that was like sometimes that's the difference between like a 2K2 and like a 2K5. It's just 2K5s. I don't want to go for like a sports analogy, but you see it like all the time if like a team like scores in like the last 5 minutes. And there's generally always these teams that are like really good because they just have like a really good mindset and good ability of when, you know, of how to do things and then actually executing on it, regardless of when they actually, you know, score points.
Yeah. I see that a lot with like really high level games, that they just keep making they keep taking like a tiny advantage and just capitalizing consistently on every single one. Like they don't make mistakes.
And then they close it out. Yeah.
And then they close it out.
The closers.
So it's not like you make a load of progress and you throw your whole army. It's you make a little bit of progress and then keep building and building and building, and then slowly shut your opponent out of the game.
Those marginal gains.
I think it's really nice.
Yep.
It is marginal gains. Okay, so here we've got Hallis just about quite far ahead in reaching feudal and just about to get the dock from the opponent's pond. It's going to be a little bit late.
It is late. And that is and that's a bit of a shame because he's got a good minute lead, and that's about 1 fire head start. But now he's going to have to get this dock up.
Capoch hasn't scouted it though. Capoch hasn't scouted it.
Not yet. It's not yet. But he's getting the rest of this black bit around his water, so I think he is going to discover it. So I would have just.
He is. Okay, he is now.
Would have preferred if it was just a little bit earlier the dock, of course, but the fire will be out, which is nice. But there's only 4 ships from Capoch, so not a massive investment. And I think we're seeing a villager also come forward from Capoch too, but only 3 ships.
3 ships from Hallis as well.
3 ships from Hallis.
Hallis seemed to just have a lot on the shore fishing, was doing a lot of transporting of the water buffaloes there. And Hallis is going for galleys in his home pond here, so probably going to try and snipe the villager, which is coming forward to build the dock, maybe?
Looks like it, yeah, I like that.
I think that's a really nice play, actually. I do like that. I don't think I've seen that before.
Something you see quite a little bit on Four Lakes is always opening with a galley.
Yes.
Just to stop the villager coming, and then
I think that's a really nice play. I like that.
Yeah, it's good. It just aggroes the villagers so they don't It's pretty much impossible to get the dock down with the galley there.
Yeah. So we've got 2 docks forward now from Hallis, and Capoch has decided on building a forward barracks. Spending that wood on another military building rather than a dock.
Hallis getting some pre-walls up on his wood line, which is nice, but only on the left-hand side.
Yeah, the side which the...
I don't think a forward barracks is something which he would be expecting. Only 5 on food from Capoch. I mean, Goff's is cheap, but it's not that cheap. I think it's just going to get transitioned straight into range, and it will be going for some archers. That'd be a big surprise. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Capoch with some archers.
Capoch does have the... He does have the wood for it as well, but I think he's just going even further forward, and I don't think Hallis has any idea of this. And Capoch defending nicely on his own pond as well, still able to transport the villagers.
And there is the forward range. It turns out I'm a bit of a celebrity. I've got a first-time chat from Jackson. He says, "Happy birthday. Saw your name on the Wikipedia page and was like, aren't you the one from the World Map Diplomacy Map, the games with Dave?" So
oh yeah,
I've made it, guys.
Yeah, that's done pretty well on YouTube, that hasn't it?
I'm now getting recognised for being
famous.
A can.
Big name player.
Welcome in, Jackson.
So range blacksmith. Hallis is really none the wiser of this.
And Hallis doesn't even have a barracks down. And Capoch has just got this little bit of advantage. You have the TC there. It's not like he's got any villagers to actually garrison, but he does have the repair villager, which is nice. And Hallis has his completely safe in the meantime as well. But it's 2 docks versus 2 docks, so a lot of it's going to be micro. And Capoch, what you want to try and do is micro down 1 ship at a time, but demo, wobbly demo. Return demo from Capoch.
Oh yeah.
I was probably getting a better trade there.
Yeah, so on paper this looks really even at the moment, but this position with the forward range is looking a little bit dicey here. And yeah, Capoch is pretty much fully walled at home, so really difficult to do any damage there from Hallis.
I think Capoch, he's got Fletching already. I think you just wait. Hallis has actually got the wall in here, but should all get ranged. I think you wait for 4 or 5 archers, so you can just have that kind of like and really catch somebody off guard and get that maximum damage. Hallis sending in the demos as well. Looking really good on water now for Hallis, but the TC getting a little bit of arrow fire in there. Pretty much gets the clear up on Capoch. Takes a villager with the demo. Ooh. Beautiful stuff.
Another good demo there.
Archers about to get unleashed now.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And I think Hallis has actually house walled these villagers. He has. He's actually accidentally house. So that's 2 villagers down. Not that they're actually doing anything. Is that walled? Yeah. Is that walled? Oh, he calls GG.
Oh, Hallis!
He doesn't have a barracks. He does nothing to defend.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I
feel like he's not had the best series here. I don't think he felt.
Yeah, I don't think he was playing his best.
No, that's unfortunate. But he's made it through pretty far, like round of 32 in a Nomad tournament. It's nothing to be sniffed at.
Forget about Nomad, like round of 32 in an S tier tournament is.
In an S tier tournament, indeed.
Is really not too shabby.
Indeed. Yeah, no, I hope he comes back to train with it properly and comes back for more S tier tournaments. I do like Hallis is sick. Like his plays are really good. But I know he feels a little bit rusty at the moment. So
yeah, I think maybe the reaction in the GG's just a little bit too fast. But I don't, like if you just look, are you still on the screen at the moment?
I'm still in the game, yeah.
Like, he could have escaped those villagers out and then walled them out.
Yeah,
And
they were idle for ages though, and he had people idle around his mill for
only
ages.
two of
And
them. Only two of them. He's still got a villager lead as
yeah,
well, right? He's still like 6 vills ahead. So you take those two
yeah,
off. He's still 4 ahead. He could have
yeah,
walled. I don't know. Like maybe just. I think, like I said, maybe wasn't having the best day. So if you're not having the best
yeah.
days, it's like, well, probably not gonna win if you don't have the good mindset on a day. It can be difficult to
Yeah,
pull it back anyway.
it is a game about mindset, isn't it, as well? Like if you're not feeling it, if your head's not in it, then it's really tough to play at your best level as well. Because a lot of it's confidence as well, I find. If you feel like your opponent's better than you, then you play as if your opponent's better than you. Then you just put yourself at a disadvantage.
Yeah, Sag.
Yeah. Sad indeed, but really well played to Hallis to get this far, and I hope he can come back and kick some ass in future tournaments.